Adjustments are from Providence College. We talked to their head coach, Matt Kelly, before the game. He said, definitely want to stick to our forechecking identity as a 2-on-2 developing here with Sarah Davies. Her shot deflected wide of the net. Over to Yoon, over the line on the right side. Decides not to shoot, stops up in the corner and looks for a passing option. End up getting pinned to the wall, and Quigg gets the shot off, and it's stopped by Walensky. Carey turns it over. Pellerin has the puck. Throwing it to the middle. Backhand try by Kraft is blocked by Walsh. Kraft another shot. That one misses. Somebody like Reich and Kirchmeier.
Well, when you have Lily Welke, who's so good at face-offs, you can kind of put her out any of those key face-off opportunities.
Ferris takes the shot, stopped by Peterson. Thrown out in front, it came out the other side of the crease, but she just lost her footing that time.
Well, she normally drives wide. She's usually someone that as a defenseman you want to make sure you keep her to the outside because she does such a good job really cutting to the net. And there she tried to cut back.
Turned over, right to Audrey Knapp, out in front. Davies' shot gets blocked. Normally everything gets called a little bit less. There's a little bit more room for some of those checks. Pellerin takes away the puck. She's got Kraft there. Pellerin shoots, and it hits the end boards.
To be a little bit more simple, get that pass off, go D to D, or just go right up the boards.
Maeve Kelly from the back end. Passes it up to Bertelsen. Bertelsen shot from the outside, stopped by Walensky.
The physicality, you're almost going to test that out as a player. You like to do that. You kind of test, like, where's the line on the refs today? And that seems like they're letting a lot go with that little hit there on for Kira Healy.
Yeah, she was able to get away. Said Healy, she considers to be the anchor of that bottom three, so to speak, of her defense, showing how much she trusts the sophomore. And her play is a spinning shot by Pellerin, stopped. Bertelsen coming back into her own end. Kira Healy gets it up, but not out. Held in for a moment by Hoffbauer. Now it's Bertelsen coming up the left side, shoots, and it's stopped by Walensky.
Nicholson, who I would have liked to see go to the net a little bit harder. Same with Lola Reed. They have such a good net front presence, and I think when you have someone like Bertelsen coming wide as F1, you have to be quicker.
Pellerin shoots, it misses. Kraft tried to hit that out of the air on the rebound off the end boards. Thrown back out in front. It hits Sydney Healy. Shot from the point from Lemerise. Puck up for
in regular season. Obviously, you want to finish near the top as much as possible to give yourself a good seating and good placement, home ice advantage, and all that fun stuff. But at the end of the day,
backhand try from Louisa Welke, and she puts it off Walensky, and it stays out. Quickly developing play from this top line for the Terriers.
Well, I love their give and go play. It's just so quick.
A tip from Lily Welke.
That you definitely don't want a head high shot, but that was just a good little flip shot there by Demain.
Yeah, it had a lot of rotation on it too, so probably would have been difficult for a goalie to track as Demain gets that.
I think we'll have this replay here. You can kind of just see well, that was the secondary shot that she had. She's shooting from outside the dot, so would have liked Demain to kind of give herself a better angle.
Louisa Welke with the puck. Gets it to Kira Healy. Slides it through the top of the slot. It comes out the other side to Maeve Carey with a minute left in the first period. And a trip going to be called on Carey. It seems an accidental trip has Carey in the box. Only 50 seconds left in the first period. Potential for this to carry over into the second. Knapp takes the shot, and that hits the half of the season. Her importance in the roles that she plays and being able to play some big penalty killing minutes as well. 25 seconds left. Louisa Welke makes the steal, short-handed. She puts it off the side. Either that.
A piece of that. She was trying to be really patient and take the puck all the way around her, which I love that idea, but she probably could have released the puck a little bit sooner, but great save by Walensky.
One last try for Kirchmeier, and it hit Davies. It hit her as Lily Welke made the steal early on in this period on the penalty kill. Audrey Knapp in over the line. Quick shot, stopped by Peterson.
But it gives them now this offensive zone face-off.
Pellerin will take the draw against Quigg. Quigg did get possession, but Pellerin able to get the puck back. Quigg ahead for Sydney Healy. Healy to the net, and she scores! Another Sydney Healy. Healy, top of the slot, can't get the pass over to Louisa Welke, but she does keep possession of the puck. Kelly at the point, shoots it, it makes it clean through to Hope Walensky, who holds on. Freshman center, so the fact that they tried her out there had to do with their backs being kind of against the wall with the Welkes gone and trying to figure out a power play that wasn't really working. Knapp takes the shot, it goes over the net.
That's what I love.
He wraps it back down to Lily Welke behind the net of Hope Walensky, out in front looking for Sydney Healy, but it didn't make it through.
Providence did a really good job just playing man-on-man in the D zone.
Knapp takes the shot from distance.
Circumstance, just not having Matthews Arena, that's something that's going to play a factor in kind of really where they play their next home game, so to speak.
Point shot from Lang, stopped by Peters if the score were to hold. And if that's the location they decide to play at, it's still not determined. Quigg lays the check on Kraft. Delayed pass, scored shorthanded on their first attempt. Puck comes out, poked away. It's Louisa Welke with some space in front of her. Knapp, the only player back. Lily Welke shoots a glove save made by Hopel.
Staying down, so I'd imagine as a player you're getting a little bit more excited to be a lot more physical along the boards.
Yeah, this was a really physical last 60 seconds or so. Kelly shoots it, and it's stopped by Walensky with the first line out on the ice. And Providence going with their top line as well. Thrown in front, backhand try by Sydney Healy, puck still. Peterson plays the puck around the boards. Knapp takes the shot, she hits the top post, she hit the crossbar. It kind of sounded like it went into the back. She's in 40 goals in her career, playing in her 105th game as a junior. Definitely the closest the Friars have come all day. Point shot from Clark. Careens over top of the goalie and into the glass. Louisa Welke changes directions down towards the corner, takes the shot, it handcuffs Walensky. Lily Welke with the follow-up try.
Because Kirchmeier and Knapp aren't really the fastest skaters, so I think her in the middle, just her ability to bring that speed on both ends of the ice along with that defensive side really complements them.
Pellerin's shot gets knocked out of the air by Carey. Chabalova has the puck, takes the check from Pellerin, arm goes up. It's going to one defenseman power play for BU, but it's Kira Healy playing on the flank here on the left side. Into the middle, Sydney Healy in the bumper, gets it to Kira Healy, stopped by Walensky. Yeah, so Henderson has the puck now. She's out there with the Welkes, Walsh, and Nicholson. So you're right, only one defenseman out of the 5 players on this power play so far. Louisa Welke has control. It is a Providence power play now. Laying for Pellerin, heading towards the net, gets it across, shot by Kirchmeier, gets stopped. Knapp holds it in at the blue line, across to Cavalieri. Kirchmeier shoots it, and it's stopped by Peterson in herself, and throws a shot wide. Puck scraped to the point. Cavalieri's shot makes it to Kraft. A minute left.
Situation, which BU does traditionally a pretty good job of being able to dump the puck and get a good line change.
Kept in by Kira Healy. Shot tipped out of the air by Lily Welke, and Hope Walensky dives off line against top line. Lily Welke has the puck. Skating it out. Outlets for Louisa Welke. She's in behind, and she gets hooked, and she gets the shot off anyway. Being the one who kept her stick, it was Cerruti's stick that ended up going flying. And BU back to the power play, 0 for 1 in today's game. Quigg looking back door. Shot from Kira Healy. Hit grabbed by Yoon. Yoon for Chabalova, top of the right side. Yoon has to settle the puck, gets it down to Kira Healy. Her shot misses. Backhand try by Quigg, covered up by Hope. Over to Lily Welke, up the boards. Louisa Welke deciding what to do. Skates down to the corner, puts it through the slot. Henderson was there on the back door. She gets checked, and she's going to draw another penalty. 3, Sydney Healy to Kira Healy. Her shot hits the side of the net. 8 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Quigg at the point. Sydney Healy has to take it off her skates. Puck up in the air. Hope Walensky got, and even a different look on that power play, Kaylee, with Quigg looking like the quarterback on that unit. Sydney Healy over to Kira Healy. Kira's shot, stopped by Walensky. Gives it over to her sister, Louisa. Louisa indirect to Lily. Over to Nicholson. Louisa Welke shoots. She's stopped by Walensky. Puck up for grabs. Riley Walsh misses on the follow-up. Lily Welke with 12 seconds left in the power play. Nicholson's shot misses wide. Louisa Welke up to Walsh. Nicholson, another one-timer misses, and we're back to...
Important too, Bridget, when you get to this point in the game, you're up by 1. There's about 10 minutes left in such a crucial game. You just have to be so smart with the puck, and you're going to be tired at this point as a D.
A penalty coming up against Gets the puck down low to Pellerin. Knapp up to the point for Cavalieri. Kirchmeier to Cavalieri, one-timer stopped by Peterson. Kelly able to separate the puck from Clark. Louisa Welke for Lily Welke. Hoffbauer keeping her to the outside. Lily Welke going towards the net. Shot by Louisa, stopped by Hope Walensky.
Gives them a lot more momentum with the kills that they've had, the 5-on-3 and then a couple of 5-on-4 opportunities. So just kind of giving Providence another opportunity to stay in it.
Davies throws the backhand try onto Peterson. She's also scored to keep your collegiate careers alive. These are seniors, and Hope Walensky, it's out of her hands now. She's on the bench. The grad student only allowed 1 in today's game. Puck over to Sydney Healy, heading towards an empty net. She shoots and she scores! Second goal of the game for Walensky. Stays out of the net, so still 6 skaters out there for the Friars. Steal by Louisa Welke, came just outside the line. Everybody for the Friars going to have to clear the zone. Lily Welke throws that towards an... Throws it through the opposite side, looking for Knapp. Cavalieri can't keep the puck in. Quigg, the self-pass into the neutral zone. She's got Yoon on the other side. Yoon shoots, and she's stopped by Hope Walensky. And you saw her.
She played a wonderful game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Only 1 goal while she was in the net. And she made just about 30 saves. Davies with a shot. Stopped by Peterson, 14 seconds left. Walsh up and out. Peterson hasn't won since January 31st against Merrimack. Just seconds away from a shutout victory for her as time winds down on the opening round. It's Boston University